Ever wanted to build your own AI chatbot like ChatGPT, but didn't know where to start? Today, you'll go from zero Python experience to deploying your first AI assistant using the OpenAI SDK and LangGraph. And yes, you'll understand every line of code. Let's get started. Let's start with the very basics, variables. Here we create two variables. Name stores a string and version stores a number. The print statement uses something called an F string. The letter F before the quotes lets you insert variable values directly inside the text. So when this runs, Python prints name OpenAI version 5. Next, we define a function called greet. Functions are reusable blocks of code. They take input, do something, and return a result. This one takes a username and returns a greeting message. When we call greet Ada, it prints, "Hello Ada, welcome to AI project." Next, we import Python's built-in JSON module. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. It's the language that APIs use to exchange data. We create a Python dictionary called data, then use JSON.dumps to convert it into a JSON string, perfect for sending to APIs. When printed, it looks like name, Ada, message, welcome to AI world. Now we're loading our secret API key safely. Instead of writing your key directly in the code, you store it in a hidden .env file. The load.env function reads that file, and osGetEnv fetches your key by its name, in this case, OpenAI API key. This keeps your credentials safe. Never upload your .env file to GitHub. Next up, asynchronous programming, or async for short. This lets your app do other things while waiting, like handling user input or AI responses. Here we define an async function called sayHello. The await asyncio.sleep. Two-line makes Python pause for 2 seconds, then print hello after 2 seconds. You'll see async often in AI apps, especially when waiting for API responses. Now we connect Python to the OpenAI API. This is where the magic happens. We import the OpenAI library and load our .env file again. Then we create a client object. That's our connection to the API. Next, we call the chat.completions .create open parenthesis, close parenthesis method. We pass the model name, GPT-4o Mini, and a list of messages. Each message has a role, like user or assistant. Pause. In this example, the user says, "Write a haiku about Python." The API responds with a text reply. We print it here. Congratulations, that's your first AI model call. Now let's turn our single message into a real conversation. We start with an empty list called conversations. This will store the chat history. Then we create a while true loop, so the chatbot keeps running until the user types exit. Each time the user types a message, we append it to our conversation list. Next, we send the entire conversation to the GPT model. That's how it remembers context and responds naturally. The API returns a reply, which we store in reply. We print it and also append it to the conversation list, so the assistance messages are saved too. When you run this, you can chat with your AI assistant just like ChatGPT, and it remembers what you said earlier. When you type exit, the loop breaks and your program ends.